Hello everyone, welcome to my studio. My name is Ash, and this is SingleWhiteLesbian presents Paranormal Parables.
Yay!
This story is 100% true, and 2 of my subscribers can confirm that as fact. Once upon a time, about 7 years ago on a weekday, a group of my friends got together to go ghost hunting. We drove to Baughman Cemetary in Tyrone, Pennsylvania. The graveyard sits atop the same mountain as the Walter L. Main circus train wreck of 1893. This possibly explains some of the activity. This location is not easy to find, especially at night, unless you know where you are going. You ascend a 1-lane gravel road, and by 1 lane, I mean in order for opposing traffic to pass each other, you both must pull off onto the side of the road. When we enter the cemetery, we stay right and we follow the circle, passing the shed for no reason, eventually parking on the opposite side of the entrance. It was late summer when we went, and I remember it was a cool evening, not cold, but cool. The moon was close to full and the sky was clear. There was enough moonlight that you could pretty much see where you were going in the dark. So we broke off into 3 smaller groups and we decided to spread out. One group was along the back right tree line. Another group was to the, I'd say, middle right, it's towards the back of the circle where we parked the cars. And another group was off to the middle left, where there are graves of children who died of tuberculosis in the 1800s. I was hanging out with the group in the middle right near the cars. I decided to walk across the field where my best friend Katie's group was hanging out. But halfway across the field, all of a sudden it got really warm, almost like I walked into a warm air pocket. Then my head jerked back, as if someone or something had grabbed my hair or it got caught and was pulled with some slight force. So I stood there trying to debunk what happened. My hair was in a bun and my unzipped hoodie couldn't pull my hair like that, especially on the top of my head. I called our friend Brandon over and I said to him, "This may sound crazy, but I think I just got my hair pulled." And he said, "It's possible." I had never had that happen before or since. The scattered groups began to assemble back into one near the cars. My best friend Katie's response to my experience was, "Cool." Several of us kept noticing that the shed for no reason kept appearing and disappearing from our view. And this is odd because we could see tombstones in the distance, but not the shed. After discussing the possibilities as to the lack of visibility, we decided to investigate. We had only taken a few steps before our friend Anthony, whom admittedly isn't very light on his feet, stumbled. We checked on him and we tried to find the cause of what made him trip. No headstone, no hole, no tree root, no rock. He even said he was either tripped or he was pushed. He wasn't physically hurt, but he wasn't quite right after that. He got quiet and dazed, which for him is quite an achievement. Yet still to this day, he doesn't remember a thing after us arriving at the cemetery. After a brief intermission, we continued to the shed for no reason. And I call it the shed for no reason because there's nothing that's ever stored in there, and there's no electricity that runs to it. It's literally a shed for no reason. The shed wasn't visible till we were about a few feet away, I'd say between 5 and 10. A few members wanted to go in, I opted out. As soon as the guys got the shed open, it was like we got hit with this wall of ice-cold air. It was almost like an AC unit was running in the shed. That's how cold it was. Again, there's no power in this shed, and it was the end of summer, so it was still pretty warm out. Rumor has it that a group of reckless teenagers, isn't that how every horror film starts, once took a Ouija board up there and summoned a demon. I cannot confirm whether or not this is true. The icy shed incident was enough for us to end our evening. We then returned to Katie's for a post-paranormal powwow, where again, Anthony doesn't remember much of the evening. I will say I have had many experiences at this location. This was one of the more active nights. It's an eerie place. I caution thrill seekers to be careful. The locals are tired of the vandalism that's been happening recently, so you do run the risk of being arrested or being shot. For those of you who dare, happy hunting. For the rest of you, thank you so much for watching, and if you would like to see me again, please click the like and subscribe button. Good night.